This is year 2023 prediction, horoscope predictions for Geminis, and we will be talking in this video about the months of year 2023 for you, and also we will be talking about these subjects separately: love, health, money, career, family, and many other topics in this video. Let's begin without wasting any time. Let's begin with the months. Geminis think they are serving others and they feel like their life is dedicated to others, and that's what the base thought for you had been over the years, but now it is changing in year 2023. Okay, so what is happening in January? The year is starting with good speed. Everything whatever you have known has or will get the speed in this in the month of January, and as it goes from January to February, this will further be a month of love and some disappointments on there. There may be some disappointments on your way in the matters of love in the month of February, so don't be very much surprised if anything that kind of happens. Okay, then comes the March. March is going to be absolutely revival of whatever you have lost so far, and then you will recover. The March will be the month of recovery, and the April, as we know, is not so really good month for the world, and as everybody says, April is the most cruel month, or the cruelest month in whole this year. But that is what the April's magic is. It actually begins with slow pace but ends up with the fast pace, and this is what it is happening in your career, money, and your love life in this year, in the month of April. As the May months happens, and there are travels in this month, the year is restarting itself in this month, and also you will be happy. Also you will be learning from your mistakes, and you will be getting on the path. And then comes the June. June will be the month where you are now again changing to something else. Maybe you are transferring, maybe you are going from one place to another and settling in new place. That's what will happen. June is all about change for you. Then comes the July. July of 2023 will be like summer, okay, where you have more expectations but less is happening, and you really expect from the people to change and they are not changing. So this is what it is looks like. The theme of July will be this. And then comes the August of 2023, and then again August returns with good love, perfect love and happiness. It returns to you. And then after that the September month happens. September is all about the making promises and basically fulfilling few only. And then October is all happy space that you have with your loved ones or with your partner. You are happy there. And then comes November. November is packed with money and the power. And in December, you are in good mood to enjoy the holidays or being with the family after a long time. And that's how this year can be summed up. Okay, now let's look at each of these buckets: love, health, money, career, family, and couple of other things, how these are stacking in this year for you. Okay, so let's go to the first section, that is the section of love. What is happening in this year of 2023 in the section of love? This is really getting somewhere where you are trying to get some life of your own, okay, and you are trying to find some ground for your own, and that's why you are feeling nostalgic. You are going to your roots to find the happiness in love, and that lost love which you had seen, or which you had seen very less of, it may be returning to you in this year, in 2023. And also you will be beginning on some new relationships. But by the way, the relationships where you have helped people too much or beyond your capacities, beyond your capabilities also, Those people never turn back and say thanks. And the similar trends will remain in this year also. This year is not really different for feelings and love. While the advice given to you is this, that you should focus on your life. Everybody should come secondary. Primary responsibility is you for yourself. That you have to take care, and you have to take care of your life. You have to take control of your life in your hands. Next is the section of health. Health is looking good, but anyways, your health takes the back seat when it comes to serving others. Please do not do that in year 2023, because that may cost you really very heavy, very dearly. Okay, any kind of ignorance with respect to your health is not really going to be very well. Okay, your stress level is little bit high most of the time in year 2023, but with the meditation or with yoga or something, you will be able to find the good peace or find the good balance for your stress levels also. Okay, so that's how your health situation is. Now let's look at your money and the career part. Okay, money wise, this is looking good. Money is looking good in this year. You are serving others and being paid back very nicely, and nothing is being held back in the market for you. There is no stuck money somewhere. You will get all your money, all your resources well in time, and that's what the speciality of Gemini is. This, they control resources very well, and sometimes they are also known as the control freaks, and many people do not like it. Let's admit, okay, this quality is not liked by all Geminis, that you should control everything. But anyways, that's how the life is, and you cannot change somebody's behavior. Okay, but in this year, let's talk about your family. How is your family is going to behave? Your family is going to behave very nicely with you, although there is some kind of a resistance to your plans, especially in the matters of love and marriage. You want to marry the person where family is showing some sort of the disagreement with you, but their disagreement is not permanent. That is temporary, and your family finally will be with you for sure, and that's what we can hope and we can predict. Your family will be with you after April, and whatever you do, you will be getting good support from them. Okay, next is the travel. How is the travel looking like in this year? Travel, you are going to get all three kinds of possibilities are there, like the business travel and the spiritual and the professional. All these travels are possible, and although there will be the chances of traveling without having any plan, and you may need to travel to some places abruptly or suddenly, or out of nowhere the plan or demand may come that you have to travel. Okay, so that's how this year looks like for you, Geminis. And let's figure this out once more time, that who is going to be more friendly with you. You are going to get good support from the Libra and Leo. These two are your very good friends, and they will support you in year 2023. While the guidance will come, most of the guidance will come from the Aquarius for you. Okay, because that is in the role of the mentor for you. So just please subscribe our channel, and thank you very much for watching, and God bless you. Alright then, take care, bye bye, see you soon.